Hi, Twin Flames. So much has happened and occurred since I last talked to you guys. I'm still trying to find the exact words I need to use to explain to you all what is going on. But right now, we're going to use the deck that I'm not really too familiar with, and we're just going to look at the pictures, guys. This will be an experiential reading and channel because this is through my experience. So everything I tell you, I have told you and will tell you. Please use your own discernment, as well as know I'm using nothing but love, and this is for those that it resonates with. And if it doesn't, just unfollow and move it along. Okay, I'm really trying, and that you should be too. So my eyes landed on 101, so there shouldn't be any big like disagreements with anything. Okay, guys. I'm gonna fix the mic real quick. Landed on 114. Okay, so I've also called in my angels, and I'm gonna quickly add up the time right now and find out the meaning to that, tell you guys, and then start into our reading. Which, by the way, I was guided to use this deck because at the bottom of it was Union card. And usually I have the decks that I want to use. This time I only had a couple, and none of them were really jumping out at me. This one was on my bed, however, so at the bottom was this. I keep them held with like a hair tie, so it was right at the bottom in my scope of vision. All right, guys, trying to get really balanced now. Okay, 202. I'm gonna go ahead and pause real quick and get to the place where I can talk to you guys. Okay, guys, so it was 5:41 when I finally got to the space. And then I looked that up. So according to the Sacred Angel Scribes, I think it was that Joanne, yeah, site, 541 is a message that your thoughts are rapidly manifesting into material form, and your angels ask you to maintain a positive and optimistic attitude and outlook to ensure the continued manifestation of good. Now, this is huge because this reminded me of what I've been waiting for patiently to tell you guys, so I can tell you in a way that is received well. And I may not care how it is received. I'm going to disable comments, but it's such an important message. Eyes landed on 303, by the way, that it needs to get out and it needs to be well organized. So I need to put some effort, right? And not give up on actually giving it to you guys. So this is again confirmation on exactly what that message is, and I know part of it or parts of it will come up in this reading for Divine Masculine. Okay, and Divine Feminine, you will get my insights as well in as we go. It's like real balanced mirrored thing going on in my reading so far. So this is going to be a little bit more different because it will be maybe less cards and slower pace because of just the energies are different. I believe it's just a huge change. It's like I've been asking people like that know exactly where I've been and how I've been, like how do we get here, like it is such a different world. Okay, for the past couple days. But so back to what 541 means. To ask the angels for guidance when you feel you need some assistance with maintaining a constant positive outlook and attitude. So, again, you deserve love is a huge part of understanding that you can express that. I've seen some videos saying that Divine Feminine has had now the allowance, got allowed to express their love, and Divine Masculine is now got the allowance of remembering. Okay, so it's just a matter of time. Again, be honest. 441 was on the clock. Be honest with everything. If you're a twin, tell people you're around, or I mean, intimately close with. If it is a, what's the word? High heart union, and that's another part of what I'm waiting to tell you guys about. So, yeah, you need to be true about that. And if it's not, then you shouldn't be acting on it if you can't be honest about your twinness, right? Or the reality of that. Okay, so the last part of 541 was this message is to put forth your efforts towards the things in your life that embrace and enhance who you truly are. See, your lifestyle choices and your life in general. Be prepared to make necessary changes that will bring auspicious opportunities, like your twin maybe, to advance you along your path. Even just stuff to better you, for your twin, for you. Okay, either one, it's all the same. So when you spread love to someone that is a reflection of you, um, but not just anybody, it really is all, it has to be divinely guided, and in your heart will know better than anyone else. Okay, that will bring in and attract love versus being sad and probably messing up and end up going on a crazy cycle in 3D men. Okay, so that will all be deeply explained in a deeply prayed on video coming. Okay, so this will just be I've been out for a couple days. I'm going to just try and see what my cards say for you guys. 626 on the clock, and tell you what the numerology says in the time. So last little bit on that 541, it says that trust that these changes will bring better into your life in all aspects. Better is in, quotations. Interesting, right? So it's how you see it, right? Open your heart, open your mind to things. So better will come in. 541 may also suggest that it is a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. Safe, ooh, confirmation, I think. That scared me. Safe in the knowledge that the angels are guiding, protecting, watching over you during these changes. The decisions of yesterday are the architects of today, and the decisions of today are the architects of tomorrow. Now, don't fret, okay? 717. Don't be fearful of expressing your love, because you can use that love to create and attract and build the world and what you want to create and bring in your twin. Now, understand that whoever you're building this with has to be full on board so much so that they will help raise the kids with you. They're your twins, in case you really have to set them up to come home, and you have to also live your life, however, which is not giving up. Okay, and if you're not there, I don't think I am the reader for you, but I am not giving up, but I am also understanding that we are vessels of love. This is why the cup is here. Oh, thank God I had to readjust that, because if you cannot fully give your cup out and pour your love out to a person that is led by your heart, highest heart, not your 3D heart. That's over. It's been over a long time ago. If you're much ahead now, but if you're still just struggling with that little part, okay, think of it this way. If you can't open it out, then there's no way that you're going to be able to when your twin were to knock on your door now. You have to learn. You have to learn, basically. At least for me, and if you're like me, okay? To make it prime, union. There we go. Prime for union. Make it pure, and not make it, in a sense. I'm sorry, I thought I heard someone knocking. I'm sorry. To not make it, in a sense, hurt feelings in any way, or harsh feelings. All those are all 3D. A lot of people are saying, no, I'm there, but you need to let go of ego in all 3D. Okay, here's the good question. Are you okay with your twin being just your friend if this was never meant to be? I don't think it is, okay? I do think you're meant to have babies and be in a union. But let's just put role play real quick. Will you be okay with if it was just being a best friend thing and letting them come in and, and still, what if it is having babies? Because, things happen. And then we are 929 on the clock. That's probably very important, that number right now. Um, and that will still happen. But if you were to let go of this timeline ego, this very 3D sense of structure, okay, are you okay with letting it go wherever God wants, is what I'm trying to say. I'm not discrediting it. It's a very real path. And I get heartbroken when people, teachers, say they're teachers and don't understand that this is all experiential. Your channel is your channel. Your YouTube channel, your life is your channel, okay? It's your experience. So condemning people is very tricky, very slippery road for their own selves, okay? So as I'm saying, to make it the most purest union, right? You have to be true to expressing that cup, but also to who you express it. Understand that you're saying, I'm a twin cup, okay? This is me. So you have to be completely honest with that. Now, you guys, I have a little spread that I had picked, so I think I might be doing that. I'll let you admire the wolf, the eagle. I'll look up meanings to that. Okay, so what's interesting is the first picture or article first that I found was a dream interpretation on dreamsymbolism.info. It is a wolf and an eagle become one dream analysis. And then I scroll down. Everything else was just eagle or wolf, and I'm looking more something for both. Then I see this tattoo of a wolf and an eagle becoming one. Okay, so that's interesting. We'll read that real quick and then I will let you know what that meant. Okay, so unfortunately, they didn't really give any meaning of them combined, but there was a lot of mentioning to her husband, person that dreamt it, and her Native American um, culture that she had been talking about the night before. That's mostly what the article was. So what I think is that um, wolf and eagle is almost like the woman and the man in a native sense. The original, the true, the oldest self. That jacket. When you put on that jacket, um, those are the marriage. They're called together. I feel still. So, the eagle. Um, oh, actually, the eagle and the wolf. The symbolic. It's actually the meaning is here of both. So eagle and wolf, symbolic of the natural world, a central feature of Native American culture. Wow. Symbolic of the natural world, a central feature of Native American culture. Eagle may be a symbol for the modern American government. Okay. So that was not the best, but we got something out of that, right? So I'm thinking I'm going to start with the reading that I have. So it was a past, present, future for you, divine masculine. You also had this come up. That was what flew out, the hero. And remember that divine masculine towards feminine, you are that bear. You are that solid force no matter what happens. They love you for your wounds themselves. Okay? So let me just confirm real quick. Waves of prosperity, new abundance, and exciting opportunities wash over you. So this may be new and shocking to a lot of you if you just heard that right now for the first time, especially. Okay, so healing heart, yeah, you're a powerful healer. Keep up the great work. You are too, and you are healing very much from those wounds that your feminine loves so much. So, and I forgot to tell you guys this also came up, and this is what I think divine masculine is doing. 1333 in the clock. So I think it is he's maybe talking to his family or friends or people around him about a hard time he might be going through currently. With not just you, divine feminine, but this with trying to get towards abundance in general. I'm saying. So with our past position, I'm gonna use this what some witch deck. Woods witch deck. Okay. For divine masculine, his past followed by his present. And then future. Then it's gonna be what's coming. Transformed towards divine feminine. Okay, so first is past. The Four of Wands. So he did have structure. He did have a the what he wanted, or he at least went towards that. He went towards that effort, that offer, that courtship, maybe the court. karmic. Okay, so his present is the nine of thames. So swords, knives, not necessarily the brightest card in the deck, but this is all part of why you need to, not you per se, but why everyone needs to feel these feelings so that they can know the difference and leave things that make them feel sad and appreciate things that make them feel happy. Okay, because we are meant to express our loves. That's we are vessels of love, right? And nothing but um, expressions from God, and we really need to anchor in that high vibe versus that low waiting vibe. But you can't give up. Okay, that's also like I need to take everything I can tell you with discernment, please, because I have not fully. I'm still learning, and I have not fully learned how to express that towards you. So in the future, divine masculine. And what I'm warning more is divine feminine. I know divine masculine. You're right where you need to be. Fem could they're on a slippery line. Okay, a very thin rope. People are. It's like mousetrap. I was explaining it to a friend yesterday. It's like mousetrap. There's so many things you need to realize that you know how the game works. Once you know how the game works, then it can't really hurt you, and you won't have fall into these traps like some readers do, and also how just some people um there's so many different ways I need to explain later, but not believing in doubt and also discrediting and also not doing anything, just sitting on your butt and waiting. Okay, you are a vessel of love, and I'm gonna pray real hard for you guys to get that message. Okay, so all right, so then in your future, divine masculine, you have two of wands, and I in this card it shows someone's waiting for you, and I think they're holding a spindle or some sort of something. And look, there's a crate full of some more of what she has. So you left her with something to work with, right? And there's the frogs, our divine masculine. He's going to make a decision like, here we go again. This is why you need to make your home, make something that he can come home to. And if he decides not to stay, which probably, I don't want to say probably, but I just landed on 1717 will be the case, and you have to be okay with. At least I can tell you that you'll have to be okay with him coming and going for a certain extent until he understands fully, because I don't think that they're releasing such all the information yet to him. Okay, they may have he understands who you are and what you are, but in the future he'll understand fully that the lines will close for him to go and come back, and he will end up staying eventually because he will understand that's love, that's unconditional. You stayed. Okay. And I'm just getting right now about these love relationships you could be divinely guided into. They're going to have to gentlemanly step aside once they are ready. And in love, your twin, they have to be okay. Hear me? 1808, they have to be okay. You can't skip that part. That will be the wrong trap, okay? Wrong lane. Trap. Lane. Listen to what I'm telling you guys. I'll try to tell you clearer, and I'll even write this stuff out because this is important. Cancer showed up. And also, wait, is this strength or the chariot? I'm not even sure. This is a strength card, I believe. Leo showed up. Okay. All right, now just some advice for divine feminine on what I was just trying to tell you. Two of swords, yeah, or of pentacles. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to be careful with what you are holding strongly on, what truth it is. Follow your heart. I know it sounds simple, but that is the best key advice I can give you right now. Well, I'm also still, and I'm learning this, and it's syncing up, lining up with other people, other readers that are very well, because they're also following their heart. Seems that the heart is where like these lines of communication are coming in, right? From source. So divinely guided, you know what's karmic, bad juju, and what is will help you understand of pouring the cup out fully, because that's what's going to happen when you have your twin. He's going to have to understand. He'll stay when you pour the cup out fully. Fully. And a lot of people won't need any divinely guided relationship that make them stronger bonds. You don't need no like 007 agents like Mr. and Mrs. Smith. You might just need it yourself, and that's fine. We're still not sure what's what yet, so use your heart, okay? Use your heart. Oh, that's so funny. This sounds like my. This looks a lot like my divinely guided. Uh, what shall we name it? It's the ultimate soulmate, I want to say, but I don't really have that much knowing on that term. So instead of that, how about let's just use a teacher, or it's like almost like a, if you're ever so humbled to open your heart enough for your twin and for yourself to know that you have to express your love, and you have to understand that other people you have to forgive, and you have to understand that they are a reflection of you, right? So you have to admit on some level that if they are a reflection of you, what are you? You are your twin as well, right? So if you are loving them, it's bouncing on all levels, including Gaia. Including Gaia, you're doing your part in raising Earth, expressing your heart. It may not be expressing love and intimacy, it may be just expressing your heart. Oh, I feel dizzy, guys. Okay, so please, 2114 o'clock, please listen closely to what I was trying to tell you about that. And then once you do that, once you anchor in love in the real world here, I don't think we have much time too either. That's when your twin will really understand that, right? Dove of peace that you are. And you got to be honest though with who you are. If you do create a home that is open to your twin though, but you have to, I would say with children, wait up on that so you can have your union baby, because that is important for the world. Again, this is not just for you two, this is for the world. And once the person that you're with is okay with that, and if they're not, then you shouldn't be with anybody. If it's you keep like hitting a dead end, no one's okay with this, no one's okay with it, then just be, you need work to do. Then you're not at that level. If it is in fact a level, who am I to tell you? Okay, so but I just do know that once they understand that love, and you have nothing but a love, like that show, that movie Daddy's Home, kind of like the opposite but similar. Some of you might understand that. 2220 on the clock. Okay, so they'll just feel that love. That is love. That's being surrounded in love, and adding more, love to the family, maybe more people even. And also though, once everything, if God willing is trying to make it God's will, to be in fact just you two, it will happen, and gentlemen will to bow out, and you will be strong enough, because it'll all be love, guys. It'll all be love. So stay in that love heart space, behind the heart, I used to call it, or I still do. That high heart. Dream big. Who knows that these dreams that I'm thinking of, these things I'm telling you guys, are actual routes to making it work, okay? I don't know why I want to tell you guys watch the 101 Dalmatians, okay? So watch it. So let go of small thoughts about yourself. See yourself succeeding in any route. No more limiting and waiting 20 years to love. Express your love through those that your heart leads you to. Please give me, angels, some guidance for this. What I'm trying to say. Awakening. Okay, see, awakened individuals only, maybe. Also, I'm gonna pass out, guys. Kindred spirits. Wow, thank you, angels. Thank you. So, see, this is what I'm trying to tell you. You'll know exactly who, right? Angels, the heart will know. Yeah. With patience also. Please don't jump the gun with this, what I'm telling you. Oh, great. She says we can date. No. Listen. Well, yes, but no. No, no, no. Okay? Just really, please, angels, help out one more time. Strength. Strength. Be that archer. Phoenix. Those that have awakened and reawakened, okay? Those may be people who you have already known and thought you've already tossed the gun in, and you need to forgive, remember, and learn about this. You have things to learn, things for also your twin, okay? I realized that my higher self's name, that I name myself, is Mac, and that is Cam backwards, my twin's name backwards. So people, if you even do feel a sense of putting your twin journey on the shelf but still sending that love and still living your life, I don't like the term putting on a shelf, but help angels, healing, using that time to pause, to heal more, and to understand what the angels are trying to tell you and your soul is trying to tell you. Yeah, that's all right to do, because that actually gives time to, I lost my train of thought. gives time, the patience, oh man, what was it? The strength needed to learn. That's right, forgiveness. That's what it was. Thank you, angels. Thank you so much. It was because Jesus went in with the leprosy, guys. Remember, that's what we do as twins. We don't leave these low vibe people dealing with their demons to fend for themselves because they might not make it. I had visions of this too. People hurting themselves, killing themselves, ending it. Maybe not now, later, or even later, but really bad stuff happening, people taking advantage of. So we have to help heal them. He went in there with the leprosy people. Jesus was a twin flame, okay? Oh, my throat is hurting. Um, Forgiving to heal that. We got to rid that darkness by shedding our light on it, okay? By letting it be in our presence, not being scared of like it's going to mess up our frequency. We have to be stronger than that. We know we can do it. You know what your power is. If you don't want your vibe to be low, don't let your vibe be low. Raise those other. It's like the law of attraction. If this is vibing this much higher, okay, this is going to make this vibe higher, or this will bring it down. It's either or this will leave, okay? So we're here. We're not going to leave. We're here to stay. And actually, we might be the ones that are going onto the new earth, but we're telling a lot of people too, okay? The ones that have the faith are also going, but the ones that might have to stay, we're the ones that told them, or like we're the ones that they at least heard a little, if that makes sense anymore. I'm so sorry, I can't explain. I gotta hurry. Only a few more minutes left, so ready, set, go. Now is the perfect time to dive in and embrace your heart's desire. Like, boom. Thank you, angels. That's exactly. Embrace your heart's desire. No more fear of, oh, but this will hurt journey, this will hurt twin path. Again, once you love and express your love, you're expressing it to Earth too, Gaia and itself, you, your mirror, your twin, the mirror in itself of the person you're expressing it to, if they in fact hopefully are awakened in a kindred spirit and are healing and awakened, okay? Not just some reptilian freakoid inside, okay? Hey, this video is not that bad of what the message I was trying to tell you guys, so hopefully I get better at it, but I'm not regretting starting the conversation with you guys. The truth. So I think this is the moon or high priestess or something. We're really going through the labyrinth of our inner knowing, and it's going to take us years, but we feel like it has maybe, but it's just time to get full truth. It takes that long to culminate the full scope of it. You really have the full feel for all this, journey. It takes a lot of thought. It takes a lot of experience to go through that thought, right? A lot of expression. And you have to learn how to express, because let me tell you, I'm going to tell you, I've met my twin and I've had his first sexual experience with me. And let me just tell you guys, expression will be needed, because you're going to have eye contact that is crazy. You're going to have to learn how to fully pour that cup out for them with no fear. Okay, and maybe needs practice. Okay, you gotta be honest with yourself and don't listen to people that tell you it's this way, only this way. Use your heart. Remember, I'm trying to tell you guys. Change is happening, and see, he's coming with strength and beauty, and so you're gonna need to learn how to really give it all up without being egotistical and scared. And whoever whoever is so kind as to teach you, you has to be okay with your twin. And has to be okay with everything in the path and the plan and your purpose, who you are, okay? So, in itself, that's beautiful. In itself, we don't know what's going to unfold from that. But all I can tell you is blessings, right? It's positive energy. It's all positive energy. And I want to thank Vicky Lynn. I want to thank you so much for helping me stay in that heart, stay in that inside love. That's where the love is. And understanding is that where you don't even have to think about your twin too much. You think about your gifts and love, man, just everything. And I thank you so much. I hope you get to see this, but you've embraced my life with so much positive energy. And that's what she does, guys. She sends positive energy in her transmissions and stuff. Beautiful, beautiful. She deserves more following, more abundance and everything. Blessings to her. Yes. So surround yourself with these kinds of people that make you feel this way and make you shine your light bright and don't feel weird. They make you feel that weirdness is what you're here for. you know? So that balance, give you that balance, because there's so many people out there that try to dim you and that light, shut you up and make you feel bad. And you need that balance out there. So thank God there's people out there that bring out more people. Like she brought out, I'm one of those people, but I might have been dimmed. But seeing her, be her in that way and telling me those truths and sending me those healings and light to all of us, man, that makes a world of difference. And I thank you, Vicky, and I pray so much, sending you all my blessings and love. And I hope that you really, 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 really go to sleep happy every day and wake up happy every day and feel the love from everyone that you've helped just rain on you, blast you like atomic love. Okay, so you are worthy. We're all worthy. And thank you for teaching me and reminding me about that, my worthiness as well, and everybody else's. That's why I have to rise up to my position and allow myself to express myself, and so that everyone else can do it themselves, see, and express their, learn how to fill their cups full on without fear, because that's what the twin union will call for. Okay, that's what that is, and it needs strength because they are coming with that. Okay, they need that. So guys, with that, I have randomly flipped over this card, and this is them. They're making their journey. They have their guides. They want you to be they want you to be full on naked glory. You're not scared. You are passionate. You are in the echelons of the finest, subtlest energies of life, and you love them because you know how powerful even those are. Right, Vicky Lynn? Thank you so much for teaching me that too and helping me. Literally, we've never really spoken, just from her beautiful videos that I hope she keeps doing. More, Vic, more. Okay, love. Your intentions are felt and they're happening. The manifestation power is going crazy. It's happening, guys. So know that your little gurus, your healers, your white witches, your loves, your beloveds are all being affected by your healing too and your intentions. So make sure you keep your sanctuary frequency. Like I said, don't be scared about, oh, I can't help them because their frequency is low and I don't want mine to be low. You help them. Your power is strong. You help them raise it or anchor a better vibe into the world. Be that change that you want to see. But use discernment, guys, because there are some wolves in sheep's clothing out there. No matter how much you want to help, you got to be away. Okay, you know when time to move on is time to move on. And when you let go of the old, I know, right? You can't fix everybody, but you have to be the queen of the earth. And then, some people won't want you to let go because they're so addicted to that queen of the earth love, that atomic love. It's just natural, but you gotta be understanding to explore your options and not be stuck in a box. Okay, guys? Don't let anyone, not even readers, on this path. 322 on the clock. It's time to look at other possibilities, and the angels want to leave you with, ooh, it's purity time. You've reached that and it's happening. Okay. Also, wisdom, you're reaching that. Use that wisdom heart. Okay. Use that moral wisdom I got. Okay. With even, encounters of any intimacy levels you have, it's your choice. Okay. And also use that choice to bring in union and heart, because that's what we want our twin, is that to get in their place in earth, in a new earth. Whew, sorry, I was going to run out of time, but we want to make sure we use our choices to get our twin and our everyone involved into their position on the new earth in heaven. And if it's not in alignment with that, get into step, and hopefully your ancestors will help you shape up or ship out, okay? Because you don't want to stay in this ship in the old world, okay? So use your intuition, guys. A few more seconds. So centering yourself is part of getting that harmony. Wow, beautiful photo.